And I'm a divine infinite human being, Julie is, ever has been, ever shall be. And tonight finds Kiki. You want to say hi to everybody? They want to say hi to you. Kiki's not camera friendly tonight. Anyway, here I am, and I have an important message to give you, very timely, and it's a heads up warning. All right, so I know we've all been herded into the internet ever since 2020, and in some ways it's been a wonderful thing. You know, we've found and created beautiful networks of people and spiritual groups on, you know, Facebook and other areas, and learned a lot, you know, and I found everything very supportive. I know I've done my best to do videos and, you know, of course, the Human Talk Show and any posts that I could think of, and live videos on YouTube about what's going on. But I've been taken off, okay, and more and more people that have that frequency of truth are taken off. And I just want to say something about truth, because I know there's a lot of people that say, well, you know, it's an opinion, your opinion, you're entitled to your opinion, you know, or you have an opinion, of course your opinion matters, just not to me, you know. And, you know, and everyone does have an opinion. I think it was Mark Twain that said, you know, opinions are like, I don't know what, feet or something. Everyone has two. Or so yes, of course we all have opinions in this 3D world of duality, but I will say that truth is a frequency. All right, love is a frequency. Okay, so when you rise to a certain frequency and you embody a certain frequency in the higher dimensions, then you are a living, breathing transmitter of love and truth, and there is no duality. And you rise above that. It's like climbing at the top of a mountain. No longer do you have the perspective of seeing us against them, or, you know, this confusion because everyone has a different opinion and everyone thinks of something differently. You just know, and you have that inner deep knowingness. And the truth is simple. The truth doesn't change. The truth has always been the same. So yes, down here in 3D, in the world of duality, it can be very confusing. And when you're looking externally, which we've been conditioned to do, which we've had to do because we've been cut off, we've had our 12 strands of DNA disconnected from infinite God source, which we are now. Now nobody has that connected. So at this point, we still are all learning, but the more you can embody these higher frequencies, you are a truth holder, and you know the truth, and you know what you're looking at right away. All right, so you can't, nobody can convince you. It's not something that someone can tell you. People can share things, and if they resonate, the more you begin to resonate with the higher frequencies, the more you will find certain people that you are drawn to, because you tune into them, you're attuned to them, because they are on that frequency of the higher frequencies of truth. So that's what truth is, all right? So, but unfortunately right now we're on the internet. We've all been herded on the internet, you know, and what they're doing, there's something going on, okay? They're running like phantom threads, especially in like a lot of spiritual communities, all right? So I would say, okay, what do you want to do? You want to clear yourself, whether you do, you know, Maharic shield, using the Nomi seed, whatever you use, you know, crystal balls, whatever you use to clear yourself before you get on the internet. And me, I've been taken off. You know, I still have my talk show, but that's been also very, very taken off, because I'm with Bold and Brave, and they've been flagged and taken off of YouTube so much. They're actually going to start their own platform, which is great, on their own website, which is perfect. And but what I'm being guided to is to create my own community outside of the social media platforms, because they are being corrupted. They are targeting spiritual people, highly encrypted, and we talked about this on our last talk show, dark flowering, you know, affliction, and how they're dark flowering using AI, using media, using everything, because they've got you now, you're hooked, you know, they've given you little gumdrops, you follow this goody trail of, wow, I can ask, AI what God is, or they know the Emerald Records, or they know colonic science, or they, know the answers. And so they're threading that with some, let's just say, some not so good stuff. Okay, so that's why it's important to shield yourself. It's important to really be wise about how you use the internet. If something has a high frequency and you walk away feeling really good, okay, yeah, that's one thing. But if you listen to someone, perhaps it's someone you've listened to for a long time, but you kind of are left with this feeling of just like a bad taste in your mouth. Maybe you might eat a great dinner, it might look good, it might even taste good at first, but if afterwards you have this bad taste in your mouth, okay, that's an encryption of dark flowering, of a phantom matrix attachments that are on that. So be wise, antennas up, as Peter used to say, and be very careful, because it's going on right now as we speak. All right, ciao for now. I hope that helps you. Any questions you have, I wrote about this on my website, free blog, www.infinitehuman.com. Ciao.